Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, welcome. Today's video is a makeover in our bonus room. We have one extra room in our home and this is it. It's a very narrow room, but I need it to be multifunctional for two different reasons. One, my husband and I need an office space, and two, I need a guest bedroom. So we're going to be working on that today. Today's video is sponsored by Castlery. I will get more into that later, but first we are going to start off with paint. I went back and forth on what kind of color and vibe I wanted for this room. I honestly wanted to go full out dark Moody, and I wanted to do a muted dark blue. But my husband talked me out of it. He said, you're not a color person and you might hate it. So just stick to something simple that you know you will love. So he talked me out of that. And I ended up going with my tried and true accessible beige by Sherwin-Williams. I have so much excess paint of this specific color, so I'm going to be using whatever I have and purchasing 2 more gallons for the ceiling and 1 for the wall. That way I can cut down on cost for this project. Our walls are extremely textured, something that's very different for me. Walls in Georgia are pretty smooth, so this was very different to paint. And I didn't love it, to be honest. It was a lot harder to paint. For the walls, I went with a satin finish. I just love the luxurious look it gives. It's very different compared to a flat paint. And I did color drench this room. For my baseboards, trim, and doors, I used a urethane trim enamel, also from Sherwin-Williams, in the same color and in a satin finish. I don't love a super glossy trim and doors, so I always opt for a satin as well. And for the ceiling, I also use accessible beige, but in a flat finish. I will never ever color drench and color a ceiling ever again because my neck was in pain for days after. My original plan was to add picture frame molding throughout the entire room. But once I finished painting, I took a step back and I realized that the paint with the textured walls and everything being color drenched was just enough. I always feel some sort of pressure to overdo it with these projects, to go over and beyond, and to always add trim work and do this and that, but that is not always necessary. And if I have ever caused any of you watching my videos the same type of pressure, I am so sorry. That is not my intent. Just know I feel the same pressure. So just know that paint was just enough, and sometimes even paint is not necessary. With everything that I have planned for this room and the way that it's shaped with all the windows, the doors in here, it just did not feel like it fit the space, and that is okay. I am reinstalling our shades. These are from 2 Pages. They are bamboo shades. I have them with the no liner option. You can definitely add a liner. I chose not to because we do not get a ton of sunlight in our home, but the downside to that is we don't get a lot of privacy through these, so I always have to have curtains up and closed. Speaking of curtains, mine are from 2 Pages as well. I will have all the drape and blind details down below for you guys. Moving on to furniture and our sponsor for today's video, Castlery. I went with the Dawson storage bed. I added a rug underneath it before adding the mattress and the drawers because it is very heavy, but this rug is one that I've had in my previous home throughout many spaces. It's just one that I really love and I have a hard time parting with, so it's gonna live in here for a while. I opted for this bed because this room actually does not have a closet since it is a bonus room. The extra door in this room is actually the water heater. So I'm finding myself looking for different ways to add storage to this room, and this bed was the perfect choice. I've talked about Castlery here on my channel before, so I'm really excited to partner up with them again. Castlery is a modern furniture company that cut out the middleman to ensure the highest quality experience with fair prices to match. They use the highest quality and raw materials to create multifunctional furniture pieces like the one I have. If you're not needing storage like I am, this bed also comes without it. They were also kind enough to send me their Bradley sideboard in the black color. I love the natural wood knots that it has and the dovetail joints. It's also adding a ton of storage that we need in this room to hold all the office supplies that we have nowhere else to store. And of course, it gives me a surface to style and to add character to this room, so I'm really excited to style this piece. I will have all the Castlery details down below for you guys. Thank you to Castlery for sponsoring today's video. For the bedding, my mattress is actually from Amazon, and by the way, the most comfortable mattress that I have ever slept on. It is only $180, so if you're looking for a mattress, this is it. My sheets are from the Threshold line, and I added a brown quilt from Amazon just to break up all the beige in this room. I felt like it was kind of looking a little too monochrome, so I wanted to add some depth in here with a quilt. And last, my comforter is from the Casa Luna line at Target. I have not tried this comforter set and I've really been wanting to, so I decided to purchase it for this space and see how my guests like it. It did look a little flatter than I thought it would, so I did end up doing a triple fold look just to give it a little more volume. Overall, I love the look of it and I think it is perfect for summer. My Eurosham inserts are from Amazon and my Eurosham covers are also from Amazon. I just really love the ruffle linen look to them. They are so cute. I did place 2 smaller square pillows in front of them, but I did not like how they looked. I felt like they looked a bit too much and awkward, so I did replace them with a lumbar pillow from Michaels. And that completes our bedding. Moving on to the sideboard, I picked up this frame from Hobby Lobby. I loved how moody it was. It did have a little bit more green in there, so it's different from the typical browns I go for. And of course, I had to give it a little light moment, so I picked up this picture light from Amazon. I like that this one was rechargeable using a wire, so I could just plug it in and recharge it. It also comes with a remote, so you can dim the lighting or make it brighter. To style my sideboard, I'm using one of my French vintage pots. This one is from Elsie Green, and I do have the largest size. For my florals, I'm using these snowball hydrangeas from A Floral. I love how dramatic and full they are. They're so pretty. They look so realistic. I used a total of 5 stems, totally unnecessary, but again, I really love the drama and the fullness that it gave this sideboard. This beautiful book stand is from Amazon, but I can no longer find an active link from Amazon. I did link it to the Vintage Rug Shop. They have an exact one, if not better, to this exact stand. Beside that, I'm adding a stack of books. It would not be a styling if I don't add a stack of books. These are 2 of my recent favorites that I've been loving. And on top, I added some candlestick holders from Amber Interiors. How beautiful are these? I love the antique finish to them, and that completes the sideboard styling. I really wanted to add swing arm spotlights next to the bed, so I picked these up from Amazon. I found that the lighter wicker shade was a lot cheaper compared to the darker stained one, so I picked this one up and I spray painted it in my go-to color. This is Nutmeg by Rust-Oleum. Once the paint absorbs into that wicker, you can hardly tell it was even painted, and it looks so beautiful. I love it. This tiny DIY saved me over $60, which I will take any money I can save. I love the way it looked. I could not find a nightstand that I love for this space, so I grabbed this one from downstairs temporarily until I do find one. It is from Home & Kids Co. It's an Amber Interiors dupe for the Austin side table. Right above it, I'm hanging up some art from Hobby Lobby. Ideally, I just do not love cords, so I was thinking I could hide it. I think I made it look a little worse. I'd rather have corded lamps than lamps that I would have to recharge light bulbs for, which I think is a huge inconvenience and I just do not like. So cord it is. To style the nightstand, I added a stack of books and this Viola Calcutta marble tray from Amazon. It is stunning, and right on top I added a carafe that is also from Amazon. I recently DIY'd this tiny brown glazed pot in my recent video. If you haven't seen it, please check it out. I highly recommend it. And last, these green asparagus stems are from Hobby Lobby. Moving on to the office space area, this desk is from Ashley Furniture, and so is this chair or this empty corner. Ideally, I did not want to have a chair next to this table, but because of the space of this room, I had nowhere else to put it, and I really wanted to add one. It is also from Ashley. And on the opposite corner, I added a black olive tree from Amazon. This one is under $80. I love having something in the corner that catches your eye when you first walk in the room, so this was it. To style the desk, I'm adding this beautiful vintage inspired lamp. It is from Amazon, but it is currently sold out. I'm so sorry, but if you click on the link down below, it will take you to its LTK page and you can heart the item. So once it restocks, you will get a restock notification and hopefully you will be able to snag it then. I'm adding my favorite book duo. This is 8 Homes and Call It Home. Right on top, I added a travertine lidded box. This is a McGee & Co. look-alike, but I will have it linked to Etsy for a lot less. For my pens, I wanted something cute and aesthetic, so I'm placing them inside of this Calcutta marble cube from Amazon. And of course, I just have to add some sort of arrangement in front of this window. I just think it looks so pretty. This vase is from Ashley, but you can find it on Amazon or Wayfair. I love the asymmetrical look to it. My stems are from Amazon. They come in a pack of 3, but I have 2 in here. My marble dish is from Olive Atelier. It is a vintage one and it is just so pretty. And this candle has my whole heart. I love the fluted glass container. It is from Target. And last for today's video, I'm adding some frames to this empty wall. This one is from Hobby Lobby. It did come with a glass screen that cracked, so I ended up breaking it and taking it all out. I feel like it does show off the floral embossing that the matting has a lot more without the glass anyways. And right on top, I added a smaller frame from Petal Lane Home. And that completes our office and guest bedroom makeover. What do you guys think? What do you love? What don't you love? Please let me know down below. I have been absent in the comments. I have been on vacation with my besties, Evelyn and Kenzie here on YouTube. I'm sure some of you guys already know that already, but I am back and I'm ready to decorate for spring for the first time ever. I am decorating during the season and not before, which I'm really excited about, to be present within the moment. And I hope you guys are as well and you look forward to those videos. I hope you enjoyed spending time with me as much as I enjoyed filming this for you, and I will see you guys in my next video.